Gene, is there anything that you studied outside of the program just to familiarize yourself with some of this language?
Dude, everything real estate. Really, the way my mind works is in portionized conversation that we were having. She felt like she didn't deserve, this abundance that is on the horizon, right? She knows how to and has bought a house without having to qualify for debt, fill out credit applications, nor did she have to come out of her pocket a big old chunk of money, right? That said, the way my mind works is I found the right information from the right person too, and I'm just blessed enough to study, under the man that found subject to because it used to be NENQ loans, right? So non-escalating, non-qualifying assumptions is what they were. That you just had to fill out a document, a one-page document, and then I think they sent like $30 in to the bank with that document, and they would assume the mortgage then. That's how they were taking them over. But an assumption, remember guys, when you assume, you personally guarantee. Right. So this is what Lou Brown was doing way back when, right? In the beginning, the fucking ice age, right? So I'm just playing. Kinda. Anyway, the government, the banks lobbied to stop that. All right. And so they came up with the Garn St. Germain Act, and everybody was like, oh shit, what are we going to do? Because this was amazing. We just had to send in $30, fill out this document. Obviously we would negotiate. I mean, realtors back then would just bring you these situations like, here, hey, this one is an NENQ. You want it? So anyway, they go lobby for that because interest rates are going up, so they can foreclose on these poor people and foreclose, get the house back on the market, loan that money out again to some other poor soul at a higher interest rate. This is why the banks lobbied to stop people from assuming loans, okay? So they put a halt to it. Well, my mentor, went into the Garn St. Germain Act and discovered the one thing, that allows us, that has not ever changed either, to do it. So that said, I know this is long, but this is important. And that's a great question, because the only person strategically, money-wise, man, getting to the real estate bag that I listen to, like that strategy-wise, is my mentor. But then not only just my mentor though, see, because I went from barely being able to afford his whole enchilada junior, barely being able to afford that. I had to put some on a credit card here, some on a debit card there, some on another card here, right? To making it to his platinum mastermind, which I was just at. And so the people in that room also have been implementing the strategies for decades, some of them, most of them, really, and they're rich as fuck. And excuse my French, but that deserved a cuss word. So I'll listen, to them when I'm in that environment, because I know that they have the experience and I know that they have money printing machines already turned on and running, right? So I know people who would come in, use, people's strategies, buy houses, and then veer off and like take other people's strategies and try to, intermingle, or hey, such and such said. So that I don't do, but I learn real estate everywhere, like everywhere. I mean, like, I'm a nerd, man. I like to read, I guess, especially when it's important and it's really something like just minuscule detail that's buried away that can make you so much money. I got a big old bag of those. So that was a long answer, but that's important. Decide on strategy so you can master that shit. And then know a lot about real estate, because as you're going through a transaction, you want to be knowing what's going on. You want to be aware of what is happening around you as you're going through a transaction. What is the title company saying? What the attorney say? Is there a realtor involved? What documents did they ask for? What are they adding? Are they asking me to add something that I may be missing? I'm making a mental note of this along the way, right? That's learning too, right? But strategically, I like to be the bank.